Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world. We welcome citizens from every corner of the world, every country, every colour, class, creed, gender, financial status, educational level, you name it. We're happy to welcome you. We do ask that you come with a positive mental attitude, and it helps if you have a willingness to share love and abundance. There is no fee to become a citizen. We'll give you $5, and every day that you log in, we'll give you a little bit more. Okay. With that said, we should be streaming live today on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We Share Abundance publicly. And I'll be heading over to the group in a moment to make sure that things are working as they should be. We do see more comments in Facebook, and we can put names to people in Facebook, which we can't do from the app here. Although we do get one or two people in from YouTube and Twitch that we can't see in Facebook. So I have to switch a little bit between the two. We'll be getting started in a moment with a very short prayer to help us find the path to happiness. Happiness can't be bought, not that true, lasting happiness that is always there within you. The other happiness is short-term pleasures, and it soon passes. And then you're wanting more of something. There's got to be more. There's something else I need. But true happiness gets rid of all that. And the great thing about when you find true happiness is everything that you want and need in life starts flowing to you automatically. So how do you get that true happiness? You get it through loving service to others. There's no other way. And that's what our little prayer's about. We'll follow that with a very short affirmation to help us maintain the non-separatist ideology we have, where we don't pigeonhole people because they're old, young, fat, thin, black, white, speak French, German, English, whatever. We don't put people in categories. We see everybody just as a human being. We recognize that every human being is unique and so has something unique to offer our community, and therefore is of equal value to every other human being, every other member of our community. And that is a non-separatist ideology. So that's what our little affirmation's about. And we're going to get started in a moment with our prayer. But I'm heading over. Let me just check here. I'm heading over to Facebook in a moment, but I see we have Deborah in YouTube, and Lewis. Deborah's from the USA, and Lewis is in from Portugal. Let's get over to Facebook. I want to make sure my speakers are off because otherwise we get feedback once I'm in Facebook. And I'm going to be looking for the group We Share Abundance publicly. And I'll then be looking for the 22nd of September. Over a week left of September, and we've got Bozina in top of the comments in Facebook. She's from Edinburgh, up in Scotland, and we've got Norman from Doncaster, UK. And I apologise for not putting up a scheduled broadcast today. I forgot all about it. However, I am here and pretty much on time. So we've got Reynold in as well from Trinidad and Tobago. He's left out the Trinidad this time because he is from, well, no, he's got Trimbago, but he is from the Biego part of Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, so let's get started right away with that short prayer. Oh, we've got Richard in as well from Devon. I don't think I mentioned him. Devon in the UK. Let's get started right away with that short prayer to help us find that true happiness in life. And then the little affirmation to help us maintain that non-separatist ideology. And then I'll tell you where we're up to at the end of this week. It's not the end of the week really, but it's the end of the working week for our developers and things. Okay, so here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, We are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service through that love. And through service, bless them that they attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. Okay, and the little affirmation we have goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, we are still working on the exchange platform, the exchange page. And Devian is frantically trying to get it finished at the moment. Whether we manage it today or not, I don't know. But it won't have the full links in to the blockchain, but it will have the conversion features and lots of other stuff in there. So we've been doing our best to get it there for tonight. It's not there yet. It may be in a bit. Debian is still working. She's normally finished by now. It's quite late in India at this time. What is it, 7? It's turned 11:30 at night there now. So congratulations to Deviani for just trying to get this thing sorted. And we'll see. We may get a message from her as we're progressing later on. The ROI tips have not started the new campaign yet. They are still working on creatives to try and get our cost per lead down to an acceptable level. It's frustrating. It's taking far too long, but there's nothing much we can do about it, I'm afraid. We are in their hands. They are who we perceived as the experts, and certainly they got us to a stage where I would have struggled to get us anyway on my own, but not as quickly as I would have liked. And we're still working on things. There was no point in pressing ahead with the campaigns that they had been running because the cost per lead was averaging out far too much. We just wouldn't have been able to attract the number of people that we need to make the whole thing worthwhile. We'll get it right, hopefully very soon, but that's where we are, and we are somewhat in their hands. We've got Kingsley in as well from Manchester, and Akpomade from Nigeria joined us. So really, those are the updates. Fun Miracles still on the back burner until we get these things out of the way and working properly. It would be pointless having just some other distraction in before we get where we're going with these two things. And of course, the same with the Visa tokens. We're still heading in the right direction. We always are. I was hoping to have placed the ad for the Avazu $50 million pool. But I want to make sure that we're getting ads going to the right place. And it's no good us sending ads to the United States, for example, where we can't sell the tickets and we can't get ourselves into the pool. We've got to be able to make sure that the ads are all going to Europe, Australia, Asia, Africa, all good places for us to advertise, but not North America, unfortunately. South America, Mexico, pretty good. Yeah, no problem. And it's most of the solo ad sellers are selling traffic that is, for the most part, going to North America. And for them to petition their lists, most of them don't have the facility to do that. But I am talking to some of the ones that do have that facility, so that we can get that ad placed. Maybe later tonight, maybe early tomorrow. We have a number of people, not a great deal of people, but we have a number of people that have bought shares. It wouldn't have mattered if nobody bought shares. I'm going to do that ad anyway. But we do have people that are going to jump on with the solo ad, and we'll see how it goes. Um, the last count, I think there were about 8 or 9 people. That's one. Some people with one share, some people with more than one share. Um, but hopefully it'll work. But I don't know. I don't know. We've never done, or I've never done a campaign quite like this before. But hopefully we will get some decent results from it. Um, but once again, there's no point in us spending money on getting clicks from the United States where we can't sell them a ticket. We've got to be able to sell tickets to get into the pool. So even if, I mean, I've told, or I've mentioned to Dave that I felt that the people in the United States should have the opportunity to sell tickets for the benefit of Abazu. And so they need a reseller agreement for that. And even if that comes through, there's still no purpose in us really advertising in the United States. Um, I suppose there would be, because they're going to know that they can only sell tickets outside the United States if they take on that reseller agreement. So that may be a point of attack if we run a second campaign, because the first one's been of some measure of okay. But maybe on Saturday tomorrow in the Abazu 5 p.m. London time, noon Eastern Standard Time, questions and answer session, there'll be some result on whether or not they've had the approval to get a reseller campaign set up for people in the United States. Makes sense, doesn't it? If people can't promote the thing, it's I don't know what the population of the states is now. Probably about 300 million. There's potentially maybe 10% of those even is still 30 million potentially that could be promoting the Abazu Sailor ticket. To exclude all those people is crazy, especially when most of the top marketers in the make money online industry are located in the United States. Okay, so maybe there'll be some news on that tomorrow. I don't know. Um, but try and get on to webinar. There is not much else I can tell you. I'm still working on secondary stakes. Not done many today, but I'm gradually getting through them a little bit. I've not even had time to send out a message today. I don't think I was intending to just get a members message out, and I don't think I've even done that. In fact, I know I haven't. I've got my list here, and it's not ticked up on my list. So um, I will definitely get some messages out tomorrow, and let you know where we are with things, and we'll get that ad placed. We did get a question from somebody that has, in fact, bought some shares in the solo ad campaign we're doing, as to what his link was to promote himself, um, in addition to the solo ads. And The link is um, this, which I'm going to paste in here. Uh, with your We Share Abundance username after the equal sign. Now, I'm going to post that in here just in case there's other people that want that link, and I'll post it in the app as well, so that people on YouTube and Twitch can also benefit from that. Let me paste that in here. Okay, while I'm in the app, I'll just check and see if we've got anybody else in. Deborah's in on YouTube, uh, and I think she did it to make sure she got in ahead of Lewis, and she did. She was top of the comments in YouTube, but actually, Bozina in Facebook was top of all the comments. Um, Let me scroll down. Um, Not seeing anything. Not seeing anything here. Okay, nothing there. I don't really have anything else to tell you. Um, I was hoping that we'd get something from Deviani, but the last question, or the last time I contacted her, saying, "Have we got?" There were a few things that we discussed, and um, her message about 10, about 15 minutes ago was, "I'll update you in some time. I'm still working on it." And as I say, it's nearly midnight there now, so kudos to Deviani, but um, I don't have any answers for you on that. I don't have anything more for you. I am personally working on the payouts for secondary stakes. I'm hoping to get them all done this weekend. Um, Also, there was a little bit of confusion from somebody, so there may have been confusion in other people. I said that I'm not accepting any new stable or secondary stakes after the end of this month. I just don't want to get more volume that we need to pay out until we've got it automated. That is the reason for that. But it doesn't affect you if you've already got a stake, if you've already paid, or even if you get one up to the end of the month. I thought it was only fair to give a bit of warning in case of people that were planning to take a stake up to the end of the month. So it is still available until, well, for another week, isn't it? Hopefully we don't get too many. Because the purpose of not accepting people is to just limit the numbers. It's got to a point where I can't keep pace with it manually. Um, on top of the other things we have to do, it would even be a bit of an effort, even if I didn't have other things to concern myself with. So there we are. So that really is it for the end of this week. I hope you're all having an enjoyable week. I hope you all have a good weekend. Those of you that are watching the replay, welcome to you in the same way that we welcome everybody here, whatever time of day, whenever you were watching, and whether it is on the replay or the live. There is one other thing that I wanted to get out today, and I haven't done it, and it is a new coin that is being issued. I'm not sure whether it's a coin or a token, to be honest with you, but I know the guy behind it. It's backed by real estate. Um, I think there is like $100 of real estate backing every token in the pre-sale. and the tokens are selling, or the coin. I'm not quite sure whether it's its own coin on its own blockchain, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a token on the Ethereum blockchain. It's it's going to sell at I think it's $65. It's backed by $100 of real estate, and they say that it will uh, never drop below that price of $65. It can only go above that. It can go up and down, but they're going to maintain that minimum $65 price. And they claim that they will exchange it for pretty much any crypto or fiat currency that you desire at any time, although I can't see that on the website at the moment. So I've got a few questions about it, but I think it might be a pretty solid investment for people um, that have a bit of cash that they just want to invest in something that looks solid with somebody that is 100% honest behind it. It's not me. It is somebody I know, though. Okay. Um, so I'll send out more information on that tomorrow. I'm hoping to get a couple of answers from him on how people cash in if they want to, because that wasn't apparent on the website that I saw. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the rest of today, and I'll see you all same time, same place tomorrow. Um, a big day for me tomorrow because the Rugby World Cup is on and England are playing Chile. And if they don't get a bonus point win against Chile, they might as well pack their bags and go home. So it, it's it's more a point of whether they can keep their shape and and score as many points as possible doing it rather than lose their shape and try and do things on their own. It's not easy, actually. I played in a team that we won by 103 to 0, and that was in the days when it was 3 points for a try. And it just seems like you're kicking off and scoring all the time. But we had somebody captaining the side. It wasn't me, who was very good at maintaining discipline and kept us in our shape, so that everything we did was still to the book. It's very easy in a game like that to sort of just start throwing the ball around and you lose concentration and you can give away a few points here and there. And it doesn't really matter because you know you can always score a few at the other end if you want. But to be disciplined enough to just keep going through with the same patterns and motion um, is not easy actually. And so it'll be interesting to see what England can come up with there and if they can put together a good attacking shape and maintain it. However, that's it from me. I'll see you all at same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Um, Richard said Ireland and South Africa. Yeah, that is the big game. That is the number 1 and 2 in the world. It will be interesting to see if Ireland's attack can come to force. It really depends on whether the Irish pack can hold the South Africa pack and give their backs the foundation. It's it's South Africa's muscle against Ireland's skill, and that's putting it very simply because South Africa are very skilled as well. Don't get me wrong, but if you look at the two sides, you know South Africa are always brutal to play against, um, very powerful and physical. Be an interesting game. Let's see if Ireland can come out on top. But yeah, it is something to look forward to. But I think that's the last game. I think that kicks off at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. So we'll try and get finished by 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. We finished by 7:30 p.m. today. There's no game at 7:30 p.m. today. God bless you all, and I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. And go the extra mile. Share some love and abundance. See you later, alligator.